bridge of Calypso II. We are off on another adventure. Today we're headed to Oak Bluffs. And so here's what you need to know before you go. Oak Bluffs is a great place to get to. You can make reservations there for transient docks on Dockwah. They charge about $3 a foot, which again is competitive with both Menemsha and Cuttyhunk. And it's one of the largest marinas on Martha's Vineyard, so you have a pretty good chance, if you make reservations early, of getting in there. In addition, they have some moorings in the harbor that are first come, first serve. So it's a good place to go. The trip to Oak Bluffs is about 20 miles from Marina and includes navigating through Woods Hole, which is known for its tricky currents. Once you have arrived in Oak Bluffs, the harbor there, which is fairly small, is well protected from the prevailing wind. As you approach the entrance to Oak Bluffs, be aware of the ferry from Hyannis that goes in and out and the steamship boats that dock just outside. As you can see, the marina slips are all around the perimeter of the harbor. So we're at Burr Brothers, getting ready to head out. We're going to take the launch. See the launch coming in. So we're leaving the dinghy behind because it's when we back into Oak Bluffs, it would be in the way. So we tie it onto the line. Let's take a look. What do you got? I mean, if you're more, yeah, I'll put a second line, put a second hitch in it. Let's put another hitch.
Yeah, but
okay, whenever you're ready.
ready.
We don't want to run over the mooring. So it's going to be interesting to see how the boat performs with the clean bottom, because I have to tell you, it was pretty awful last week. So we're leaving Sippican, beautiful day. The forecast is for 1 foot seas. We're going to head south to Woods Hole, through Woods Hole, into Vineyard Sound, and then across to Oak Bluffs. So once we get underway, we'll check back in with you. As you can see, we're making good speed. We're making 16 knots. We're not anywhere close to full throttle, but I think the cleaning took care of that problem. We headed across Buzzards Bay in Vineyard Sound. We encountered this boat traveling along with its chase boat out and creating quite a wake for us. It's not uncommon these days to see a large yacht traveling with a chase boat. Chase boats are often good-sized 20 to 30 foot center console boats that provide support to their mothership. We're coming into Oak Bluffs. Up ahead you can see the 2 jetties for which we'll go between.
Navigating between the two jetties is not that difficult, but it is a narrow channel, and if boats are leaving the harbor at the same time, you do have to try to scooch by because the deepest part of the channel is in the center.
Oak Bluffs Marina, Oak Bluffs Marina, this is Calypso, over.
Calypso, this is Oak Bluffs.
Yes, we're checking in for our transient dock.
Roger that, Cap. You're going to slip number 9.
Slip number 9. Will there be someone there to provide assistance?
Yes, roger that, Cap.
Thanks, Sue. Just for standing by.
Oh, fuck. I'm going to go down here.
As you can see, boats back up along the bulkhead here. We're heading to slip number 9, which I believe is ahead. We're going to look for the numbers. We just passed the fuel dock, of which gas and diesel is available here. And several ferries dock here, so you do have to watch out about that. Right now they're not in, so I think we're in good shape. All right. When you come to Oak Bluffs, you will see that there is a lot of space on the moorings. There's a lot of boats rafted up. The harbor is crowded, but it's relatively easy to get around. See, the boats are docked right against this bulkhead along here, and I'm walking along the sidewalk, so it's pretty much, you're right in the thick of things here in Oak Bluffs. For some people, that would bother them, a little bit too close to the action. It's really up to you, but you should be aware that there's a lot of folks who walk by, a lot of looky-loos, and so if you're uncomfortable with that, Oak Bluffs, that may be something you need to take into consideration. Because as you can see, there is a launch here that will pick up folks who are out on the moorings. As I said, the moorings are first come, first serve. There's quite a few out in the harbor, and they raft you up probably 3 deep. So this harbor holds quite a bit. So we're walking down kind of the main drag of the harbor. There's some restaurants and some bars along here. A lot of fun. You can see here the place called, if I'm coming up on the right, the umbrellas that say White Claw is called the Sand Bar, and the place actually has sand. If you take a look, it actually has sand there on the base. Excellent people watching. The Highline high-speed cat is in now. That comes in from Hyannis, I believe. Oak Bluffs offers gas and diesel, but as you can see, the gas dock can accommodate 1 boat at a time. It's not uncommon to get a line, as you see here, of a couple of boats waiting to get fuel. And I have to tell you, on more than one occasion, I've had to sort of maneuver around and wait and to try to keep my spot in line, but still be able to stay out of the way of the harbor. So anyway, the price is great. This has got some of the cheapest fuel going. I mean, not just cheap fuel for the island, cheap fuel generally. You can see the entrance to Oak Bluffs Channel here. We came through it earlier today. It's pretty wide and generally navigable. There's a good current going through here, but it's usually directly in or directly out, so usually it's not a cross current. But you know, just when you enter, be aware of other boats, incoming and outgoing traffic. And there's a bit of a beach here. All along this sort of boardwalk, there is beach. We stopped along the way to watch the kite surfers. It's pretty impressive the way they shoot along the surface of the water and sometimes even get airborne. We're underway on our way back from Oak Bluffs, and while the forecast for Vineyard Sound was a little bit rougher, that was about 1-footers, but now we're in Buzzards Bay, and it's maybe hard to see, but we are in 3 to 4 foot chop, and it's a little bit bumpy. So I think we're going to wrap this video up here. Remember, if you like the video, make sure you subscribe and click the bell to be notified when we have new content out, and make sure you hit the thumbs up to like it. And if you get a chance, visit our website at cruisingcalypso.com and check out our store. See you next time.